Dr. Nate Marshall. I'm Dr. Rob Keller, and we've both put together an easy, efficient ACL prevention protocol to add to your current training programs.
We also have a longer, more extensive program to follow.
ACL prevention is an important aspect in all forms of athletics. Many current programs are very difficult to implement and take quite some time. So we've designed a very simple protocol that can be implemented very easily and does not distract from the current regimen. This should be initiated during the preseason conditioning and ideally continued throughout the season. This involves hamstring flexibility, quadricep strength, hip abductor strength, knee proprioception, and improved landing. The first is hamstring flexibility, which is very simple, in which you do a standing hamstring stretch. While standing with the knees completely extended, bend down and touch your toes until you feel stretching in the back of the knees and the hamstrings. This should be held for approximately 15 seconds and avoid hopping up and down during the stretch, and don't let the knees bend during the stretch. This will be demonstrated in the first video here, simply down and touching your toes and holding that for 15 seconds. The next one will be performed sitting, reaching out and touching your toes, done on both sides. Next is Proprioception and Balance, in which we'll first focus on quadricep strengthening as well as pelvic stability. Perform doing lunges, in which we'll perform 15 reps per side at 2 sets apiece, keeping stable the pelvis as well as the knee while going down. After that, the focus is working on our pelvic stability. When we bend down, avoiding this knee and valgus as we see turning in and dropping the hip. Proper technique is straight down, out in front of you. Again, performing 15 reps per side at 2 sets apiece. And then finally, this same maneuver can be done on a step or a box in order to help with some of our balance. The final and possibly most important exercise is working on hip stabilization and hip abduction strength. This is performed by lying on your side and taking the other leg approximately 30 degrees back behind you and then lifting this up into the air about 45 degrees. This is performed doing about 15 reps apiece on each side and performing this on 2 sets for each side as well. So again, leg back and then lifting it straight up into the air. And you can typically feel that burn in that hip abductor. So again, this is all performed in about 5 minutes total. Again, this is a very simplified ACL prevention program meant to be implemented into all preseason regimens as well as current in-season programs during current stretching and conditioning portions. If you have any further questions, please visit either of our websites listed here.